Why do we have different eye colors?
No big deal. Aumsum's eyes are multicolored.
Oh, Aumsum! The colored part of our eye is called iris. Iris contains a pigment called melanin. Melanin is of two types, pheomelanin and eumelanin. The color of our eyes is dependent on the amount and type of melanin produced. If we have more melanin with higher concentration of eumelanin, then we will have darker eye color, such as brown. However, if we have less melanin with higher concentration of pheomelanin, then we will probably have blue or green eyes. How do mirrors work?
Simple. There is someone behind them.
Oh, Aumsum. Firstly, visible light, or sunlight, is made up of 7 different colors. A mirror consists of a glass surface in the front, and behind it is an extremely smooth and thin metal film. Now, when light falls on the mirror, it passes through the glass surface and reaches the metal film. The metal film does not absorb any colors of light. Instead, it reflects back all of them. As a result, we can see ourselves in the mirror. Why do we dream?
We don't dream. Our brain dreams.
Oh, Aumsum. One theory suggests that we dream to fulfill our wishes. It states that we are not able to express all our thoughts consciously. Hence, some of them find their way via dreams. Another theory called threat stimulation suggests that dreams are basically a defense mechanism. For example, nightmares put us in threatening situations, thus allowing us to practice our fight or flight response. Some people also believe that dreams don't really mean anything. What is sleep paralysis?
No big deal. Aumsum is always in a sleep paralysis.
Oh, Aumsum. Sleep paralysis usually occurs when we are dreaming in a REM sleep, as in rapid eye movement sleep. Researchers suggest that when we enter REM sleep, 2 chemicals, as in GABA and glycine, switch off the activity of our cells. This is done to stop us from enacting our dreams and getting hurt. Now, if we suddenly wake up during the REM sleep, but if GABA and glycine are still active, then even though we are conscious, we are temporarily unable to move. This is called as sleep paralysis. Does it rain diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn?
Yippee! Aumsum is all set to go to Jupiter and Saturn.
Oh, Aumsum. Scientists believe that it can actually rain diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn. These planets have methane-rich atmospheres. During storms, lightning turns methane present in clouds into soot. As soot begins to fall, it is subjected to intense temperatures and pressures. These conditions squeeze the soot into chunks of graphite. As the pressure increases, graphite is compressed, making it literally rain diamonds. How do we puke?
Simple, like this.
Oh, Aumsum. Puking or vomiting is generally controlled by a part of the brain called area postrema. Now, when it instructs our stomach to purge, several things happen in our body. Firstly, our teeth get coated with excess saliva to protect them from stomach acid. Our heart rate and breathing increases as we retch. Finally, the stomach and other abdominal muscles forcefully push the contents upwards, and we puke. How can some people predict rain?
Simple, by calling the clouds.
Oh, Aumsum. Lightning usually occurs just before the beginning of heavy rainfall. Nitrogen and oxygen molecules which are present in the atmosphere are split by the lightning bolts. This eventually leads to the production of ozone. Now, strong blowing winds carry this ozone downward along with them. Ozone is a very sharp-smelling gas. When a person smells this ozone, it helps him predict the rain. Can blind people dream?
Not just blind people, even zombies can dream.
Oh, Aumsum. If a blind person lost his vision in the later stage of his life, then his brain would use visual information stored in his memories to create dreams. Now, if a blind person is blind since birth, then his brain has never received any visual information. So instead, his dreams would get their content from memories of sound, smell, touch, etc., which he perceives in his everyday life. But in one science experiment, people who were blind since birth were able to draw their dreams. Why do we have a belly button?
Aumsum has just one button on his head.
Oh, Aumsum! When a baby is growing inside a mother's womb, it is not possible for the baby to eat food like us. The umbilical cord carries nutrients from the mother to the baby. Also, it takes away the waste which the baby does not need anymore. Now, when the baby is born, it does not need the umbilical cord anymore. Hence, the doctor cuts the umbilical cord, leaving behind a tiny stump. This stump falls off after a few weeks. This is how we get our belly button. What is monkeypox?
Simple. Monkey and pox make monkeypox.
Oh, Aumsum! Monkeypox was discovered in 1958 when an outbreak of pox-like disease occurred in colonies of monkeys kept for research. The first human case of monkeypox was recorded in 1970. Monkeypox virus is part of the same family of viruses as variola virus, the virus that causes smallpox. Its symptoms are similar to smallpox, but milder. Symptoms of monkeypox may include fever, headache, muscle aches, backache, chills, exhaustion, and a rash that looks like pimples or bristles. Also, monkeypox is rarely fatal. What are boogers?
I know. They are my friends.
Oh, Aumsum! In order to understand boogers, we need to first learn about mucus. Mucus is the slimy, sticky substance which is produced by tissues in our nose, mouth, sinuses, throat, as well as our digestive tract. Mucus helps catch harmful viruses, dirt, germs, and pollen, and thus protects our lungs. Tiny hairs inside our nose called cilia move the mucus along with the trapped stuff towards the front of our nose. Now when we sneeze or blow our nose, the mucus comes out. If some mucus along with the debris remains in the nose, then it starts to dry out and clumps together, and finally becomes a booger. Why does our foot fall asleep?
Entire Aumsum falls asleep.
Oh, Aumsum! Nerves are like cables which run through our entire body. Their main function is to carry electrical impulses or messages between our brain and our body. Now, when we sit on our foot, the nerves in that area are temporarily compressed. Hence, these nerves are not able to send any message to our brain or receive any message from our brain. As a result, the connection between our brain and our foot is cut off. Hence, it feels like our foot has fallen asleep. Why do we have moles?
Simple. Because Aumsum likes them.
Oh, Aumsum! Our skin has cells called melanocytes. They give our skin its color. However, sometimes these cells tend to grow in clusters, thus forming moles. Moles can be present at birth or can appear later in life. They are usually black or brown and can be flat or raised. Some moles may even disappear with age.